What was that? That was a notification from what? That's funny. I just got a notification from Six the Musical on my YouTube. LOL. Here first, she first. Goob's gonna be pissed. Angry Goob. I got this camera still on this on the telescope, so that's kind of funny. I don't see the gear. So down in the bottom, like of the screen, underneath where the chat is, there's like a little gear icon. Or should be. Maybe only on mine. We're back like the dinosaurs. Yeah, buddy. I see dots. Click that. What's that do? Because mine, I don't know if I can screenshot it. Probably. Okay. And then I do this. Done. So down here, I don't know if it's actually showing it, but there should be like a little green, there's like a little gear thing for me, at least. I don't know. This is also a little trippy. That's fucking weird. What's that look like? That's fucking hilarious. I took a screenshot of my phone and then I put it as the background, and then I just switched it. I jumped down. I didn't jump. I sat down. That was pretty good though. That was kind of funny. LOL. Anywho, freak somebody out or what? See if I can like line it back up. The hat doesn't seem to want to line up though. How do I get the... Oh, I'm moving the telescope, not the phone. There we go. Yikes. Anywho. Oh shit, missed that. Yeah, so that was fun times. Freaking everybody out there a little bit. Let me see. I gotta get one more thing on this. What's this say? Actually, I don't know then. I've never seen anything like that. Yo, what's going on, Maxwell? How goes it, friend? I'm gonna draw a head centipede while I watch this. Heck yeah, friend. A human head centipede? Or a different kind of head centipede. Yo, what's going on, people? How's everyone's night going? I'm currently trying to put together a telescope to go have my phone look through it. I'll figure it out. Yeah, I'll see if I can find a video or something because I literally have no idea. I've never, I don't even really know how to do half the stuff on mine. What's this mean? 8mm. What's the 8mm lens for? How would I know what lens is for what fucking thing here? I don't know. I hope there's something to look at outside. We'll go with the 8mm because it's the first one I grabbed. 8 a.m. It's 8 a.m. in the morning. It's Sunday here in India. Dang, friend. 8 a.m., 8mm. That's what we're going for. Ayo, yee. What's going on, friend? Let me see here. Where's that clamp for the phone? Right here. So hopefully, if this works, I should be able to put my phone on this clamp, and then it should be able to look through the lens, and then you should be able to see through the telescope. You should put the biggest one on. We should check if they're lying about the moon or not. I don't even know if I can see the moon at the moment. Somewhere we can look up at the street light thing that's in my yard, and we can pretend it's the moon if we can't see it, though, to be honest. But let's see, what size is this one? This one's 20mm. Oh, that's a big boy. That seems way bigger if it really exists. I mean, I definitely only ever see that street light out in my yard. I'm just going to say, like, I don't know about you, but that's all I ever see. If it doesn't exist, then somebody's got some explaining to do. There was like one of these like groups during the like Cold War that was trying to figure out ways to like freak out the Russians, and they were actually like devising or having like think tanks go through ideas about plans to like nuke the moon so that Russia would be able to see it. Some fucking wacky shit. They also had a plan to shoot 100,000 Nike missiles off at like one time to see if they could stop the rotation of the Earth for even like a millisecond. So some shit would fucking whiz by the target. That was fun. That's fun times. How does this go on here? Womp. I don't know how this freaking thing goes on here. I hate instruction manuals. They're the bane of my existence. Okay, so that's yeah. Okay, so put that like that. Okay. It told me to make sure I don't use the flash on my phone. Didn't Israel throw a bunch of... I mean... Well, yeah, dude, they probably would throw some poor tardigrades on the moon. Why wouldn't they? That's probably true. Are those things they call the little bears? What do they call them? Something bears? Those are those little weird creatures, eh? How the fuck does this go on here again? I just looked at that. How could I just looked at that and complete... Water bears, yes. Okay, so this goes on here like this, and then it goes down in the bottom part of your phone. Okay. Yummy. And that would be nice. I could just... I do have gummies. I do have gummies. What if Jesus actually killed so I could live? What if that was actually the story? What if he did that? Because that story, like, I want some excitement. I want it to be like Die Hard. You know, I think that would be a good sequel to the Bible. I'm waiting for my gummies to take effect. Water bears, sun bears, moon bears, didn't put moon bears on the moon. They should put sun bears on the sun. Yeah, I don't trust them with any bears, to be honest with you. Any bears at all. Those poor things. Oh, maybe I gotta tighten this more? Like, what the heck? Does this go here? This doesn't seem to be making any sense. Yo, friend, get off there. What the hell? There we go. Jeez, jumping Jiminy Hooskow. Okay, tighten. Attack on Tighten this down. There's no way that's right. Yo, Brown, what's up, my guy? Not too much. I'm getting ready to put my phone on this telescope thing. Let me see. Let me show you. Oh, fuck, I gotta go on all messages again because I wasn't on live. Yep, let me do that. Fucking silly boy. Yo, silly boy. I'm a silly boy. So I got this thing and it's supposed to like attach to your phone, but I don't think that's supposed to go there, but it's like the only place it fits. But I've looked at these instructions like 3 times. I've got the wrong lens on there maybe? Like, I don't know. What the fudge? What the fudge knucker? What the fud ruckers, dude? I'm gonna snap. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not. Crash out over a telescope, bro. A stinky telescope at that. It smells wild. Oh, there's a Bluetooth remote because everything in today's age has to have a Bluetooth remote. Of course. Let me see. So, oh, maybe I'm a dipstick and it's supposed to go right here. I'm probably a dipstick. Yep, let's just go with that one. That didn't come back. What didn't come back? What didn't come back? Put the scope near the window. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to go outside with it out on the porch. That's the main goal. And then try to look through my phone. Why is that spinny? Is that not tightened? Tack on, tighten that up. Which one should I take? Both? No, I'm just kidding. Pink. Take pink. I actually do like a good neon pink. Let me see here. Come on, friend. Oh, it's a fucking screw thing. I hope this lines up with my lens. Sorry. This is going to be exciting here for a minute. Oh my god, this is going to take 8 months. This phone's too wide. And look, like, what is this, like, mechanism? Oh, you don't want to see any of these neighbors, brother. Cheese combo and Yoo-hoo drink. Unleaded. Unleaded gummy bears, of course. Does cinnamon have a problem with lead? Or is it just like lead and gummy bears over here, which probably... Where are you from? I'm from Maine. All right, is this going to fit now? Nope, not yet. Holy. And it's like still, it's off. Like it doesn't... Oh, there we go. It can rotate. Okay. Sorry about that. Everything just went to the shambles over here. Gotta tighten everything on this, I guess. That was crazy. My phone just started flying down. Okay, so that should be locked. Okay, and then it's like squeezing the side of my phone here. Gosh. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday, Mr. Friend. How's it going, Mr. Professor Oak? 1 second. I'm just trying to get this thing lined up really quick. I think I'll just have to wait until I go outside so we can look at the light so I can see if any light's coming through it. Let me tighten this. Gummy worms. I'm going to swing my gum. Whoa, whoa, friend. None of that. Oh, shit. Just turned it's like hitting my volume rocker. Of course it is. Why wouldn't it? This is really working out well for me. Okay. So let's go like this. All right, let's go look outside. I gotta take the cap off of that. Oh shit. What the hell? What the hell? Is this gonna screw on or what the hell's the point of that? Anyway, yipes. Cody Bex American Bear. Yeah, I mean, we've got black bears. Our like college mascot is the black bears. And I went to a baseball camp at the college that like the big college, the state college, and yeah, I don't know if we're gonna see very much out here. There was a kitty last night. We could see that. Let me see. I'll see if we can find my street light or my safety light, whatever the fuck it's called. So nope, not there. Oh, you gotta come down a little bit. Nope. Oh shit. This is riveting content, I'm sure. There's something there. I see that, but what? Turn it this way. I don't even know what... Wait a minute. I'm gonna have to go inside with this for a minute. This is fucking silliness. That's some silly shit right there, friends. All right. Let me see. Don't mind that. All right. Blade of grass rubbing up against the tube, point of view. Yeah, that was good. That was good stuff. That was good. Speaking of gummy things, I got Sour Patch Kids, a whole ass bag of them. So that's pretty neat. I don't know, friend. What did you just walk into? We were just trying to use a telescope, but it didn't quite work out in my favor. So now I'm going to try to reprint these drawers for a mini storage at the moment. What are you up to? An abstract visual experience. It's kind of like, yeah, Van Gogh. Like, what was that thing called? I saw it in New York. I can't remember what it's called. It was like a Van Gogh experience, but there was just like stuff projected all over the walls and everything. What was that called? It was like everywhere. They had a bunch of shows and a bunch of places of it, but it was wicked cool. All right, let's see. Bamboo Studio. Prepare. I gotta not do that many drawers. I don't think the orientation of those is very happy with themselves. Let me see. Let's just do 4 of them at a time. Or maybe I can do this many. No. Whoa, what the fudge? So what's everyone else up to? You farmer boy? I mean, I was a farmer. I live on a place with some land. I did have cows as a kid. Do you have any problem because of a long beard that nags you? Like, no, not really. It doesn't bug me. I've had the beard for quite a while, so it's just one of those things where it's like I don't really mind it. And I look 6 years old if I don't have it, so. But like I said, I did have cows as a kid. They were kind of cool, but they were also kind of fucking annoying. You want me to tell me your theory of life? So I believe that we probably all are made of, like, we all have this unique thing inside of us, right? Like our individuality, our like spirit, I suppose. And I feel like energy goes from like thing to thing to thing, like it transfers to other stuff. So you know what DMT is? So I believe that we probably, like, even after we die, our uniqueness, whatever makes us us, like flies off into like wherever it's gonna go, like stored or transfers through something until like we just come back at some point, like in something else. Maybe you live another life, maybe you get to be another person in another time, like I don't know. Or I also kind of think that there might be an infinite amount of timelines stacked on top of each other. And like in each one of those timelines, like just one thing is like different every single time, or just one small thing is different, and they're all playing out an infinite amount of possibilities over time, and you might be able to like pass through each one of those. So I don't know, I'm agnostic. There's a lot of crazy shit out there. So reincarnation, basically, how lucky you're to be born human and not a worm. I mean, I don't know, there's different experiences through everything. A worm has a short lifespan probably, so it'd be one of those things where you probably wouldn't have to be a worm very long. Hey man, do you know my middle name is Roland? I mean, that's cool, man. You know, my middle name is Roland Oscar, and I told my dad's white, right? I don't know if you told me all that. I don't know if you did, but I know now. Now they're dead. Now they're dead. Let me see here. I love worms. Also, have you heard about quantum bounce? I don't know if I have. I'm just starting to get down that rabbit hole a little bit. Yo, hello from Russia. I have a Russian book over there somewhere, and I also have a Brett Baer book about Reagan going to Russia or something like that. How long to be human, soul get free, and be able to create? I mean, I am lucky to be able to create. You're right. That's a very like blessed thing right there, and it's one of those things where I don't like. This is the first time in my life where I've been able to like sit down and try to take time to make things like for myself to try to do something with, because I don't know, I've always wanted to create stuff, and this is an opportunity to at least try to make the most of it. Good man, love you. Hey man, I appreciate it. Thank you for the conversation too. I appreciated that. It seemed very like genuine. I like that. What do you think? Sound like something similar, or are you like I don't know. I don't really know how to What do you create? You must like to create then, obviously, eh? What's your go-to thing to do? I want my chair. Actually, I want to start that print. How do I rotate this? Rotate that. Rotate that. Okay. Actually, let me just do this. Oh, excuse me. Said it would take 59 hours to do this entire print. Holy crackers. Switch now. Let's see, clone 3. Not too much. Right now I am just trying to set this build plate up so that I can print these drawers, because I made this little storage box to put some of the stuff we're going to use for the leather stuff in there. So now I got to print drawers for it. So I'm trying to just get them to all be, because I've tried it twice. Oh, for fuck, it rotated them again. No, Control Z. Don't do that, Ricky. Don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. There we go. I did it. What are you up to anyway, Rick Sanchez? Oh, shit. I'm way down low. God damn it. Nice tattoo. Hey, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, I've learned... Dude, I have a giant Taekwondo painting upstairs in my, like, off of my room. There's, like, a little, like, side room. And there's a giant, and I mean giant painting that used to be at the, like, community center here where the guy did the Taekwondo lessons. Could you beat Obama in arm wrestling? No, probably not. Probably not, honestly. I've downloaded these dating apps and shit, and I don't have any friends or none, and I don't think about my BM doesn't care about me or even text me back at all. I'm sorry to hear that, man. That's no fun. Dating apps can be also a disheartening experience. Not as much as humans, bro. Also, and I said create, I mean like humans. We are the only... I mean, I wouldn't say that. There are lots of animals that create. Like, you got to look at some of, like, look at spider webs and stuff like that. You have to think that's something they created and they're, like, beautiful in some extent, like, in the Fibonacci sequence, like, that is, like, repeating all through the world, like, all through the different types of things and stuff. Yeah, but not like humans. Yeah, but once again, they're, like, made to do something different, right? Like, you're viewing it through the lens of a human. Like, you're doing human things. Hey, congratulations. Grats. Heck yeah. We are ones that discovered that. Yeah, but we don't know that, man. You don't know that. Like, that's, like, you just don't know that. Like, we don't know what, like, other things have ever done. Essentially, like, I can see what you're saying, but you're living life as a human doing human things because that's what humans have been, like, done over time to, like, excel at, you know? A worm does crazy things that worms are supposed to. Yeah, I mean, what do you mean spiders didn't? Spiders had to figure out how to do all of that stuff at some point. Same way we do. What job did you used to do? I used to be a UPS driver. No, I don't know if I do get you in that moment. You're boring. Your channel boring. Bye-bye, weird-looking man. Bye, big eyes. Hey, thank you, man. Have a good day, drunk dizzy. Hope you have a good one. Grace Robinson. Ayo, yee yee. What's going on, friend? How goes it? I gotta print these plates. Print. Do that. Yep, send. I mean, learn about universe and all. I mean, yeah, but once again, like, how do, like, animals have, like, senses that we don't have, you know? People always take into account, like, but animals know, like, they have institute trigonometry in their brain just naturally. Yeah, that's the thing, is, like, they're savants, man. They're born with that knowledge. They know how to, like, sense things that we can't sense. Like, there's always, like, animals that react before, like, big events in, like, earthquakes, or in Yellowstone, like, animals always do weird stuff before there's, like, as I am in a piss poor mental state, I will be moving on. Hope you are doing better than I am. I mean, I hope you have a good night, man. We'll be here thinking about you for sure. I hope things are better. Evolution, bro. Yeah, I understand that, but do you realize that, like, chimpanzees and orangutans and things like that are, like, in their, like, bronze age right now because they've started to take tools and things that they've found that we've left behind, and they're starting to, like, adapt their tools to use those things because that's stuff that's been documented. Love everyone here right now. Everyone have a good life. Yeah, you as well, friend. I hope things are, like I said, I enjoy the conversation. I do, like I said, I'm here to talk about it. We all evolve to do different things. Like, maybe we're the only ones that we can understand. All these animals make different, like, sounds. They communicate. Look at whales communicating underwater over, like, giant cities. You know, I'm from the same city as Paul Walker. That's sick. I'm pretty good. About to open this no-bake cookie, and I'm not going to lie. I had a peanut butter one yesterday, and it was awful. Actually, I had it today. It, like, had a fragrancy smell to it. I don't know what's with it. It's, like, it's not good. It's not good. Oh, okay. 1 second. I gotta hit this build plate. Ignore and resume. And now I have to, like, eat this cookie and see how it is. Are you just starting to decode the whale language? Yeah, dude. And it's, like, crazy to think about, like, there's certain whales too that are, like, get ostracized from their, like, pods because, like, they'll make different sounds or their, like, frequencies are off or something, like. It's not a bad one. Not a bad cookie this time. These are, like, my addiction right now. I fucking love these. But yeah, think about even, like, dolphins blowing bubble rings at, like, fish and stuff to stun them so they can eat. Whales will only eat certain parts of fish because it's like higher in like killer whales like do some crazy shit. Like killer whales have definitely like evolved and adapted. Like, what's your favorite cookie? Well, right now it's definitely no bake cookies at the moment. Bye, Paul. I think they're pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah, I mean, dolphins also used to get a bunch of acid given to them in hand jobs. So dolphins be living a life, dude. But yeah, no, I really do like these. Like, I was big more into the peanut butter ones for a long time, but seems to be chocolate's the better choice now. And the fridge cigarette. Because me and Donald Trump gotta have one thing in common. And I heard Dr. Oz told him it kills the cancer cells. Hell yeah, brother. Cookies in a gaseous form is the aroma in a bakery. Heck yeah, dude. It's like a chemical agent. It's like, imagine. That's like that's crazy. I love cookies. I do like chocolate chip cookies. I do have a chocolate chip cookie recipe I gotta do. Okay, printer. Let's go, bud. Third time's a charm, right? So what is everyone else up to tonight? Besides I Goon, the official Josie Gooner. Sweet, man. My name's not Josie, though. See, like, the cookie dough I like, I don't know if you guys ever, well, probably seen those, like, Pillsbury cookies that have the little, they're sugar cookies, but they have, like, like, Christmas shapes or Halloween shapes, like, a little pumpkin, anything like that. I love eating those raw. And they're just, like, the right size, just, yo, ni hao, what's going on? Hope everything's good. I like the three-hand wave. I appreciate that. Giving a little extra effort. You want to eat cookie dough? What kind of cookie dough, though, do you want to eat? Cookie dough is supposed to be like, I remember it just being so awful you weren't supposed to eat it as a kid, but I guess that was just probably because of the eggs. But now all the cookie dough says safe to eat raw. At least the stuff in the store, but chocolate chip cookie dough all day. See, like, you guys like peanut butter cookies? I like peanut butter cookies quite a bit. Hello from Istanbul, Turkey. Hello, friend. Hope all is well. Oh, what? Put my live preview on here. Come on. There we go. What are we printing tonight? Right now, I printed this little storage thing, right, for put some of the leather stuff in there. Like the leather, like the little grommets and the little fasteners and stuff. So I got to print drawers for, I'm going to print 4 of those little drawers. And then, yeah, it's not bad. And it's all on like a Gridfinity system. So it's like I can put more, stack more on the top. Here, I'll show you the project. So this is like what it is. So you can do all these different things, but there's all different types of like sizes and stuff you can put on there. And then there's like new add-on drawers, like go on the top of it and stuff. Magnetic tray toppers, so you can put like little magnetic stuff in there. So that's pretty sick. And like I said, Tommy and I aren't the most organized people, so we need to like really make storage. And then you can put these on your desk, like these things like these, and that tray would like sit in on these, and that way like everything would have a fixed place and it wouldn't move around. Or if you needed to take it off, you should print a can of soup, like a soup can. Like I could print one that looks like a soup can and then paint it to look like that. Tattoo's wonderful, bro. Thank you. So that right there is Bertha, and then so right here I've got another one of that, and then I've got her up there. I had that tapestry for like probably 15 to somewhere over 15 years, right around 15 years I've had that. So, but yeah, it's a pretty cool thing. I like it quite a bit. Skeleton tattoos. Yeah, you know what's even crazier is I never, like, never in my life did I think I was going to have a skeleton tattoo or a bunch of flowers on me. But I've got a bunch of roses and then I have a sunflower on my leg right there. So I'll probably end up getting more flowers. I have a bee. I also have a bee tattoo. And then I have on my arms, I got like wording on my arms. So, yeah. But there was a lady at a bar one night and she was like, "Do you want to see my skeleton tattoos?" And I was like, "Okay." And she's like, "I got 12 of them." And I'm like, "What? What do you mean you've got 12 tattoos?" I've got a 3D resin printer and I can't get it to work after the first time using it. And I don't know, man. I know absolutely nothing about resin printers. Did you like, because you have to like clean them out real, like what type do you have? Like what one do you have? I guess I should say. I could like look some stuff up about it if you know what like type it is. See what I can figure out. I've always wanted one for like different things. I hear it makes like super high detailed stuff, but it was always just like the cleanup and everything. It's like dealing with the liquid, and I'm just like, have you ever watched the Undisputed series? I don't know if I have. Undisputed? What's that? Yuri Bokoy. Yeah, it's actually so messy. Yeah, and it's like this. I have like some resin over there for a printer because it was at like this store for like $1, and I was like, oh, I mean, I'm not gonna not buy it. I was gonna sell it on eBay or something, and then I was like, oh, the shipping price is gonna fucking wipe my entire thing off of this. So that was like I've sold like planters and stuff like that, like quite a few. Are you a tattoo artist? You're covered in tattoos. I'm not. I'm an enjoyer of art for sure. So I like to cover myself in art. Like I will be tattooed from like neck to toe by the time I'm done. That's like my goal. I would like to get like a very like Art Nouveau portrait of like a female down like the side of my leg. I think that would be cool. I'd like to get a blackout tattoo somewhere, like maybe like here down like a half blacked out sleeve. And then I would like patchwork tattoos in certain spots. I got too many ideas and not enough like space on my body. But it's sad Chuck Norris died, but he defeated death. Yeah, I know, dude. Isn't that crazy? That's like one of those things. If God can make a rock so big, can he make a rock that he can? If God can do anything, can he make a rock so big that he might not move it? When you're 80, right, you might as well cover your face. And dude, I mean, dude, like Pooh Shiesty said, dude, teardrops going out of style. Get your favorite bullet on your face. Would you rather have $1 billion in a successful company or be immortal and regenerative abilities? I think I would rather have just a happy life. If that's what I think, $1 billion would be like a little much. But I just like to be able to make sure I could like live without any worries. I think that would be good. I think that you would. I don't think being immortal is very much of like a blessing. There was one of those schizobabble videos I watched where it was like the gods are jealous that we're not immortal because they have to like live forever and like deal with all these, like, I don't know, it was just an interesting theory, and I was like, that kind of makes sense. Like I said, the finality of life makes you take things for granted. If you knew you were just going to be alive, then like, I happened to subscribe this morning, bro. Hey man, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Oh my god, Land Before.
Oh, Petrie, great flyer. One time in Petrie in Great Valley, he sees Sarah and Littlefoot. They just eating tree star. All of a sudden, Sarah look up to sky, and wow, flaming space rock come down, smash Littlefoot right in face. Next thing you know, Sarah covered in Littlefoot's brains. Spike come running out of the bushes, start licking Littlefoot off of Sarah. Scariest thing Petrie ever see.
Yeah, you can tell that like the stories I used to tell Trey were fucking outrageous. Oh no, he's broken.
Oh, Petrie think Littlefoot's so broke then. Petrie's so sad. Tree stars covered in blob.
Do you think about adult industry has ruined society? I don't think so. I think that sex work is probably the oldest trade in the world. You know what I mean? So I think it's one of those things where it's like people get addicted to anything. So people being exposed to it more might have caused them problems. But I think that the world has probably always been just as like perverted as it is today. And I'm not saying perverted in like a bad way. I'm just saying like, I mean, no, I don't think so. I don't know. I think that there's probably like, once again, sex work is the oldest like trade in the world. I would assume. So you can't tell me there weren't people trading things at one point to watch people bump nasties on the, like, not on the internet. This is our inner voice. I mean, my inner voice is definitely Petrie for sure. I think it's mostly a bad time, but the person isn't necessarily bad. What do you, wait. There's scientific studies done, money and show power. Yeah, I think that there's like, well, there's a study that over $75,000 doesn't, like, that much money over any. Hey, can you give me a show? Heck yeah. What, I don't know, what do you want me to shout you out as? Lots of K's and one P. I'm sorry that you have cancer though. That stinks. My mom had cancer, so I know that can be a struggle. So I'll be thinking about you. Positive vibes your way. Love from everywhere, my friend. Love from everywhere. You remind me of that girl who had the little drink trucks channel named Station something. I mean, I guess. That little girl. Capitalism, extremism is collapsing society. Yeah, I would say that yeah. Well, there's no such, like, if there were, if the antitrust laws were enforced, and if there was like the actual idea of free market capitalism was like an actual like thing that worked. So, yeah, I don't really know. You're nothing without me. I mean, you're here, so I appreciate you, but Mr. Interesting. I'm live. You're live. Not saying you look like a girl, I'm saying you look similar to a specific girl. I mean, yeah, very well I might. What are we going to debate about, friend? I mean, I could be, dude, I wore skinny jeans in college, like real skinny, because I was like, who the fuck cares, dude, there's whatever. And there'd be numerous times, don't debate me, low key, you'll lose. I mean, maybe, what are we going to debate about? I'm down to lose. Slav, Ukraine, I mean, yeah, I guess. I don't really know what's going on with that. People thought me and my bro were twins, so I get it. Yeah, it happens. Like I said, I don't have a giant like frame as a like dude, I guess. I don't know. I don't care. But there was a cop one time, like I had a giant beard too, and the cop came up to my window and he's like, excuse me, ma'am. And I turned and he saw my beard and he's like, oh, I'm so sorry. And then he still gave me a ticket. Earth is round, God is fake, climate change is real. I mean, yeah, let's debate all three of those things because I definitely agree with you on those. That'll be a low-key agree. That wouldn't even be a debate, that would be an agree. What in the heck? Yeah, buddy, I don't know. Danny, we're on the same side here, friend. The call is coming from inside the house. The earth is flat. Damn, bro, you smart. I mean, I do have a t-shirt that says balding flat earthers for Trump. The earth could be flat. Who knows, bro? I've never been to space. Damn, bro, you smart. You smart, bro. You smart. Everybody's smart. Except for the people who aren't. Got him. Boom, roasted. Also, those drawers are like acting all cattywampus again. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's my build plate, but this build plate was clean. But I don't know what the fluff is going on with that, brother. Where's my first layer? Like, they're fine over here. I do like the design on that build plate, though. I think that's sick. Why is it doing that, though? Why not stick? You should, like, stick. Anywho, so what are you doing anyway? What? You can find out in 5 minutes. And by that, I mean I'm never going to let you know. Let's see here. What else is there? What else could I look? Oh, there's like these. There's more wall stuff like this too. We were looking at wall things earlier, but I kind of like these little hexagon tiles. I think that's cool. And like a scatus. I love a good pegboard. Oh, look at this little ditto storage tray. That's cute. So like when it sticks to the plate, if there's any like residue or anything on there, I've printed some big things. I haven't printed a whole statue. That would be cool though, but it'd be so many pieces. But if there's any like residue or anything like that, then it just won't stick as well. So every once in a while you should like clean, well, you should clean your plates pretty consistently, I guess, but every once in a while I clean my build plates with like isopropyl alcohol. But that one, that plate I have in there is a cool tack plate. So most of the time it has to heat it to like 55 to 60 degrees Celsius. And that way it keeps the plastic like kind of melted and stuck to it. But that one you can have the temperature be down to like 35 or as low as it'll actually go, because some printers don't go below that though, like 35 Celsius. But it will prevent it from warping as much. Like sometimes if it's too hot, the plastic will like warp and bend a bit. I'll say I'm agnostic. I don't really know what's out there after death, but I'm not gonna like say anybody's wrong. That's not specifically like what I subscribe to. But if I die and I get to when it happens and I get there and there's the pearly gates, I'll be like, well, shit. Good thing he died for my sins. What was your SAT score? I do not remember. I got higher than my friend who was like super pumped about his. So like that's all I remember. I'm very good at testing, so I don't know, that was probably a benefit, but I really have not one fucking clue. That was like 16 years ago, if not a little more than that. Probably 17 years ago, technically. So, to hell with that, bro. I'm lucky I remember the 4-digit number from my fucking birth year. Lego storage box, that's cute. Drill shoulder stock, that's hilarious. Oh my god. They be coming in hot, dude. Scooter stand, neat. Desk drawer risers. Egg dispenser, that's kind of cool. Mountain bike vertical mount, coffee dispenser. Calendar, snap locks. More egg dispensers. Egg dispensers got to be hot right now. I'm good at test 2. I got a 213 on the... I don't know what the rad 2s are. What is that? The last thing I was supposed to do before I was going to start my student teaching was to take Praxis, which is like the certification test you need to take or needed to take in Maine. Maybe it was Praxis 2. I'd already taken Praxis. And my mom got sick, so I just stopped going to school, like essentially after she passed away. And I had one test in my student teaching left before I could graduate. So that's awesome. Hell yeah, friend. Blaze it. So what are you doing anyway, besides smoking some grass? That kind of makes me want to smoke some grass. What, the bongs? It's 11 o'clock. When the hell did that happen? I just felt like I was about to drool. My god. Yipes. Well, yeah, so what's the rad 2? And also, like, what are you doing, Johnny? I'm trying to find some things to 3D print after these drawers come out. I'm hoping that if I just let it go for a minute, they might be a little cattywampus, but they won't, like, keep screwing. No, that one keeps, like, it's getting a little bit wackier. Well, we'll see. Let's go ahead. Oh, that's... You know what I just realized? That's also just a support, I think. I think that's like going to pop out because that's where the little lip of the thing is. Right there. Like I had to pop a bunch of these off. And that's kind of what it seems like is one of those. So maybe that's it. So maybe it's not so bad. I should be able to lactate my own milk if I... yeah, but you probably have to have like lactated or have like... Usually when what happens is like when a woman gives birth... It like makes a bunch of these hormones and stuff in their bodies like start to like do the things to produce milk, and then like sometimes even then they have to drink like or eat special things that help like produce more milk. Kind of crazy. So like, but make sure if you like if you get a pump, it might work. I don't know, bro. I've never tried. But you'd think, what is it? That they say on Meet the Parents, if you have nipples, you can milk it, right? If you build it, they will come. No, but you know what is just for horses? Hay. Hay is for horses? Well, now we do, I guess. Yeah. You know I'm from California and I'm right-wing. I mean, yeah, maybe, friend. That's fine. I have nothing against people who, like... We can have some differing views, right? That doesn't mean that, like, if you goon it, they will come. Yeah, usually. Or usually if you show up, they will goon. That's what that movie. Friday Night, not Friday Night Lights. What was that? Field of Dreams, Goon of Dreams. Man, I love Sour Patch Kids. Yeah. See, like I don't know when that started to become part of the the vocabulary of the people. Like I've never like one day I was just watching a Turkey Tom documentary or like video essay, and he started talking about gooning, and I was like, what the fuck is gooning? And now I guess we know. It used to be like a person who was a minion. Like, yeah, you're a goon. Someone's goon. The goon squad would show up, and they'd be like, this is a bunch of people to fuck stuff up kind of thing. Henchmen kind of shit. Can't even call common criminals goons anymore. I know, dude. Jeez Louise. And then they're like, what are you up there, masturbating, bro? No, bro. I used to say that in college all the time in Xbox lobbies. What are you up there, masturbating, bro? Goon squad. Yeah, got a different meaning nowadays. Hey, people that just talk and don't answer? What do you mean? It is now. Why was all talking about gooning? I'm just trying to figure out when it became what it means today and what it meant back then. That voice is funny? Hey, thanks. My voice is funny most of the time, honestly. Have you ever heard the song Die Another Day by Madonna? I mean, probably. I heard that movie, the James Bond one. I mean, wasn't it like if you had a bunch of henchmen or like people showed up, they'd be like, oh, look at those bunch of goons. They're like, people are going to beat you up? That's what I thought. Did you blow bubbles as a kid? Not really. I ate bubblegum most of the time. Heard he's looking for you. Bubbles? Like Bubbles, the glasses guy?
Jesus, Ricky.
That guy?
Kitties ain't supposed to smell like cigarettes, Ricky.
I can't do that voice, so that one's not good for me. I'm a bit of a health freak, so I don't consume that much sugar. Yeah, I'm going on kind of like a kick right now with the Sour Patch Kids. Yep. No, I don't do voice acting. I like to make funny voices, though. I was like paleo for a long, long time. Yeah, Trailer Park Boys. Yep. I went to school with a guy that did, I went to college with a guy that was from his town, though. So I don't know. You might want to ask him. He might know more about bubbles. But I was like super into paleo for a long, long time, and then I stopped doing that. I just like said fuck it. So now I eat a bunch of cookies. Actually, I do give myself one peanut butter or at least one no bake a day, just for my little treat. Always give yourself a present. Are you homeless? No, I'm in my art studio right now, and my house is like 100 yards that way, maybe. My cat is Trailer Park Boy. Hell yeah, friend. My cat is hates Fourth Amendment seizure violations and Fourth Amendment violations leading to the seizure of his staff and healthcare CEOs. May I ask a question? Today kind of sucks. What do you mean? What's going on today? I feel like your spirit animal would be a Fraggle Rock character for some reason. My dog is actually fucking Gizmo from Fraggle Rock, and I'm not even joking. I don't know if I have any pictures of him right here, but I'll show you. He's literally a Fraggle. That motherfucker is the closest thing to a Fraggle a dog could ever be. Like him right here. Wait a minute, This is him after he ran away, he got out and then he was gone for 5 days in January when it was like the coldest, and he came back and we had to put socks on his feet because he was wicked cold. But yeah, he looks like a Fraggle. Yeah, does your girlfriend's cat also like Did your girlfriend's belly button bruises? That's good shit. Yeah, he's super cute. He's a fucking great. I had 2 dogs. One passed away about an hour ago, so I'm supposed to show the other. What? What? For real? For real? Because if so, I would say, I don't know, bro. Google that. I can't give financial advice. I can't give health advice, and I can't give dead dog advice. Don't put it in a suitcase and try to take it on a subway in New York City, because someone will inevitably steal it thinking that it's computer parts and punch you in the face, though, because I do know that is a true story. I never believed it in ghosts. My girlfriend stopped texting me back. Bro, that's rough. How long has it been? Like 3-4 minutes? Like maybe give it just a little bit of time? I don't know. Nerd Ferguson. Nice name, friend. I have 2 dogs also. One of them is one of the other one's parents. Yes, pets don't understand someone disappears, but they do understand death. Yeah, I could also see that. That's also true. So yeah, like animals are a little bit crazy. I think that I don't fall out of bed very often, so I mean that must mean I'm at least like moderately okay. Hey, Cushy in the house. Yeah. Hey, Cushy in the house. What's that even mean? I don't even know what that means. Oh, you're Hey Cushy and you're in the house. Okay, okay. I'm just curious. Like I dead ass. Like just leave. I just leave him wondering. I have no idea. I really have no idea. Like that's like how long have you had the dogs together? Like for real? I think there's probably lots of variables in there. Did you fart, bro? Nope. Can't say that I did. Why are your pupils so dilated? They're not even that dilated, bro. My pupils are like literally the normal size. Like I can see the blues of my eyes. That usually means they're not super bad. 3 years? I mean, are you in an attic? No, this is my art studio. Bust a fart out, but I don't have to fart, friend. Why would I do that? Balding noise? Yeah, bro. Balding Flat Earthers for Trump. Like that's my group. That's my organization. I'm 34. Question about a friend having relationship trouble. Got any advice? I mean, depends on what kind of the relationship. I'm more viral. Congrats, friend. I hope so. Cool display picture, though. Pitbull and King Core Pity Pass. Oh, dude. Pitbull and King Crusoe, and then a Pitbull Pass. Like I said, man, I'm sorry to hear that. That's rough. I have a German Shepherd Husky mix. That's Finley. No, yeah, that's Finley's mother. And then Finley is a Shepherd Husky. Bye, friends. Yeah, dude, it is rough. That's all right. You know what else is rough? Sandpaper. Bro's a bum. I am a bum, bro. I always wanted a husky. Like, I don't think I can keep up with it. Yeah, that's the thing is, like, she's got the, like, singy, like, she likes to yap a bunch, but, like, the rats are all his skin. What? All right, bye, friend. In your relationship, tougher together, subtle fight. Female says that she needs time and can't unlove you. So what do you do? Ignore her? Like I don't think that you would be ignoring her. I think it's just like, yeah, dude, I know, climbing up there quickly. Things are getting a little crazy in here. So, but I would say that like probably no. Well, like give her some space though. Also, like if she literally asked for space, what is on my eyebrow right there? Stab myself with a pen. Yeah, I would like just say like actually like if she said she needs a little bit of like space, then like you gotta also respect that, but don't like go out of your way to just like I don't know, like ignore her. But like I said, if she asks for time, not space. Okay, so what's the like time mean? I don't really know what you mean by like what's the like context of this situation. Let me roll back here and read this a little bit. So 8-year relationship till you get a subtle fight. Female says she needs some time and can't unlove you. Yeah, well then just give her some time. Like 3D printed eyebrows, I know. I could 3D print an eyebrow. Actually, people get tattooed eyebrows all the time, or at least darken them. Sorry, I didn't. Usually it's time and space. Maybe in my maybe I'm just annoying her. So you should tell her you love her once a day, even though she ignores you most of the time. I mean, I don't know. That's like one of those things. It's like, how are things? 8 years together is a long time. But it's also like, how are the other situations? Like, what are the ones like leading up to that? I wish I had haters and nobody ever steps to me. My guy, you seem pretty chill. If anyone gives you heat, send him my way and I'll beat him one-handed, one hand to my camera. Heck yeah, friend. Appreciate you. Yeah, that's the thing is like, if there's going to be enough, if the people are going to care enough to come in here and say that, at least I got some, scroll through, get some chat interaction. No, I agree, brother. Trying to prove a point to a friend. Oh, okay. No, yeah, like I said, it's hard to dude, relationships are so confusing. There's a million different, like, alcohol and drugs gets the best of both of them. Yeah, no, for sure. Like, that's the thing is, like, 8 years is a long time. And, like, if the, like, I was with my son's mom for, like, quite a while. Probably, like, close to, Trey was, like, I don't know, like 6 years or something like that. And it's like, man, that's like 8 years, a long time. Hear me out, though. Wait. Hear me out. A 3D printed life-size Kim Kardashian. Your hair looks very orthodox. Yeah, I have locks in there, but yeah, I mean, I suppose. Hear me out, though. Okay, so I'm hearing you out. Thank God we have David here. Oh, man, oh, man, oh, man. Broth did it. Like Broov? Broov. Hey, Broov. Bruv. Bruv. Oh, yeah, she's coming out a little bit better. So, yeah, I don't think that part really mattered all that much. It's so fun to just watch it do the stuff, though. Whoa, fist bump, friend, fist bump. I just punched the screen out of my phone. Good day, not a bad day, not a bad day. It's about to be the next day. But, yeah, I 3D printed some storage. This sucker took like 12 hours, though. I will say that it was an incredibly long process to fucking print this, but it's pretty sweet. And I can hang it on a wall. Whoop, knock something off of it. But I can hang it on a wall. So that's kind of cool. I'm going to put a bunch of like the little stuff in there once I actually get some drawers done. Whoop. Cal and I have been together for 12 years. But dude, that's actually crazy. Yeah, it does fly by. Like I said, Trey was just about born then when you guys must have gotten together. Holy moly. But then again, I was up north for so long, like, the first time I'd seen you in forever was when I delivered that package to your house. I'm from Maine, though. So that was like the first time I'd seen you in a hot minute. But yeah, so that's pretty sweet. I did get my laser moved over here, but I also realized that like I need to get more electrical done in here better. If you make one of those and painted it like antique wood box, they could be jewelry boxes. Yeah, you're right. I have like wood colored filament. Like I could do it in the same thing I did this raven skull in, wherever that is. So like this isn't like a wood colored. So I could do it in almost something like that. I did drop it and crack it and had to glue it the other day, though, so. Yo, what's going on? I ball or die? Like, and one balling? Like, let's fling shit together? I mean, dude, I'm for fucking shit up. Maybe not for flinging it. Yeah, that thing is pretty cool, though. I'd like to do more. They have, like, a giant T-Rex skull you can do. And I thought that would be so sick to have just, like, a giant T-Rex head on the wall. Let me see. They have a giant Triceratops skull, too. Skulls. Eyeball or die. Dude, there was a kid that went to Woodland that had the fucking 50 Cent song. I don't remember exactly which one. Many Men? I think it was Many Men. And he had every word with an underscore in between it. So it was so long. It was like a paragraph. And I'm like, brother, who the fuck is adding you on MSN Messenger with that? No one. So yeah, there's like a dinosaur skull there. You can do a human skull. Atomically correct. That's interesting. Someone probably just 3D scanned their grandmother's head. Oh, the little Cubone skulls are cute. Like you can get these and put them on like, oh, that would be fun to do. This one's sick. But there's all kinds of like super stuff like that. What? Interesting. Bye, friend. Tony Thompson. Tony Thompson. Oh, dude, you know what's weird? That fucking kid, dude, Tony Thompson. Oh my god. Dude, he used to hang out at Josh Hunnewell's house, and we'd be there, and he'd be like, Yeah, it would be blood underscore in underscore my underscore I underscore dog underscore but underscore I can't, whatever it was. Do you have a side quest for us? I mean, if you want a side quest, like what? Like Ellie Hazer glasses holder, that's kind of cool. What kind of side quest? Like you could go and like, you could go to the gas station, buy a Slim Jim, and then you can roast the Slim Jim with a Bic lighter. That is like my like go-to like hillbilly snack. If you do ever want to have one, like roast a Slim Jim with a lighter. It'll change your life. So good. Have you ever listened to Moon Hooch, homie? I haven't. Too Many Zoo. Are these like bands? I subscribe for that one. Fuck yes, friend. I'm telling you though, try that shit. Tony was in my wedding. Can you hear him? Dude, oh my god. Oh yeah, Votac. Dude, Tyson Seeley. Oh my god. Josh Phelps and I smoked weed in the 5th grade one time. Throw some Slim Jims on the grill. That actually, if you got the like Savage size Slim Jim, whatever one with the guy on there, the wrestler dude, Mr. Randy Savage, that one. You look like someone who has moonshine under the bed. No, actually I don't. I don't. I'd probably be more likely to have like a briefcase full of like Hunter S. Thompson-esque substances under my bed. Bro, look like a good fella. I am a good fella. At least I like to think I'm a good fella. Tony Thompson, also a good fella. Bro thought a PB&J Mountain Pie Maker fire game changes. Bro thought a PB&J Mountain Pie Maker an old fire game changes. I just brushed me teeth. You're gonna make me go to 7-Eleven and buy snacks, dude. A lobster costume. I do have no. The lobster costume's right up there. She's up there. I'll have to put it back on when we get closer to 1,000. I definitely live in a state where marijuana is legal, and I would definitely say that I've partaken in it before. Will I when I go inside my house? Maybe. What is your daily routine, sir? I wake up, I get ready, I brush my teeth, I drink some orange juice, I come outside, I start looking for things to clean up because I've obviously made a disaster zone in here the day before. Weed is legal everywhere in Canada. Yeah, I'm very close to Canada. Molotov Juice Box. That's a funny name. Damn, son. Was it you talking about wanting to put together a course about how to get college tuition cheaper? Bone anatomy of the human skeleton. There's a piston skull. That's kind of a weird one. A skeleton Yoshi. A dragon skull pen holder. That's kind of cool. I should do some of these dragon skull. Oh, look right there. There's a Cubone head for a dog. Yeah, I know. In Texas, they will do lots of wacky shit. But you also voted for Ted Cruz. So my goal, this is my new strategy, the long-term plan. I create a right-wing persona online. Over the next year, I start to build my resume, and I take lots of online certifications that are absolutely meaningless. And this is no offense against you, Rhett. I'm just throwing this out there. This is against Ted Cruz. So once I get a job at a right-wing think tank or something similar to that, I'm gonna like work my way to get to work for Senator Ted Cruz, right? Like I'm gonna be one of the aides, and then I'm gonna put a sandwich in the like congressional lunchroom with Ted Cruz's name on it, and I'm gonna put a sticker that says "Made with baby meat," and I'm gonna make sure I don't vote. Fair enough. And I'm gonna try to prove my hypothesis that Ted Cruz eats babies, allegedly. That's like what I'm going for. Yeah, like just Ted Cruz, or like maybe Ted Cruz. I don't know. I saw a sticker one time that said Ted Cruz ate my baby, and I was like, well, there's no way that Ted Cruz, like no way someone would put this on this car if he didn't actually eat their baby. So, ever since that day, I've been really kind of stuck on this. And then just quit. Yeah, no, exactly. Like it would be one of those things like Project Veritas, but it was like I'd have to videotape and document the entire thing. Bro said someone once I got paid $7,000, but I didn't get any. Or someone said once I got paid the $7,000, but I didn't get it. Yeah, dude, sometimes that should be happening. I mean, dude, I was supposed to get my buyout check to Ted Cruz right now. Dude, he's like, uh-oh, he's on to me. He's like, I better fly my kids to another country when it starts to snow. Lemons, I love lemons. I'm going to be 100% honest with you. Like, I just straight up would eat a lemon. I mean, I'm also a nerd. Sometimes the most simple plans are the best plans. Exactly, dude. Occam's razor. It's just Occam's razor, right? Someone puts sticker on car, says Ted Cruz eats baby. The simplest, like, solution is that Ted Cruz eats a baby. So if I need to prove this, like, all I got to do is put a sandwich full of artificial baby meat, which I don't know how to get that yet. So why do people say life gives you lemons? I mean, because they're sour to some people, and people are babies. Lemons have the same pH as fuzzy juice. Heck yeah, friend. Life never did. I mean, if life gives you lemons, make a fucking lemonade stand in a free market capitalist system and you'll become a billionaire. They're man-made fruit. I mean, we shoot salmon DNA into most of the vegetables and fruit now so they can be more resilient to shit. So, I mean, maybe, bro. Who knows? No, life didn't. If you have lemons, make lemon candy. It's more profitable. Probably because you can just use a lot of sugar, right? And then you're just using a lot of filler. You can get your lemons to go further. And then you can take the lemon peels and you can fucking dip those in sugar and then sell that too. I couldn't pay my bills. So I sold every rock in my backyard. I've known people who've sold rocks out of their backyard too. Dude, Janet is a turd ball. Have you seen any of these guys' signs running for like House Representative? His name's Billy Bob Fuckingham. Just sell drugs? Exactly. Make lemon drugs. But there's a guy running for representative that's name's Billy Bob Fuckingham. Do you another bump? And then I bumped again, and then I bumped again and said, how do I get back there to where I can do another bump again? What is his name? Billy Bob Falkingham. Represent D's nuts. I only represent Bofa. Bofa D's nuts. Lemon ice pops are already a thing. Lemon, like they were already a thing. So lemon ice, what came first, the lemon ice pop or the lemon? Yeah, bro, we had to pick a guy up named Bucket and a guy named Billy Bob Downey. Dude, there was a kid I went to college with that we all called Buckets. Yeah, Italian ice is actually slaps for sure. I'm a fan of Italian ice. Also a fan of Luigi Mangione. Mangione, I'm not sure. Depends on how often. Don't think I could vote for somebody named Billy Bob. No, Billy Bob Falkingham, nonetheless, because you know not everyone is saying Falkingham. You know someone calling him Billy Bob. But you know what? Actually, I think Billy Bob is the least offensive if he could have just gone with Billy Fuckingham or Bob Fuckingham. Like, both of those sound more offensive than Billy Bob, honestly. And I think that is the only instance in time where Billy Bob will be less offensive in your name. Or less, like, jarring. Least jarring. I know you're trying to spread the word, man, but I love lemons, so I'm not going to accept your anti-lemon propaganda. I can't accept it. The sum cost of me, I've already spent too much money on this cult of lemon. If someone says life gives you lemons, I'm going to say I won't have scurvy. Billy Bob gotta go. Yeah, dude, don't put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Yes, I did. Yes, I did, and that should be crazy. Someone else came in the chat and was like, dude, you got to investigate why that mill blew up. And I was like, I have no idea why that mill blew up, but that doesn't sound fun. They said, how many people died? There was a firefighter died, right? I don't like eating cherries. They feel weird. Cherries are weird. I'm not going to lie. I do like them, though. Like, I do like a good cherry sawdust. Yeah, it just caught on fire, and then it spread to, like, a gas storage thing they had. Dude, mills aren't having a good year this year. Whoa, Woo-Nan, what are you talking about, friend? That's a little rude. Don't be doing that. I'm just kidding. Well, I'm not just kidding, but, you know. Whoa. Whoa, none of that, friend. Well, I mean, it's fine if he is gay, but I mean, don't use it as, like, a drug. Okay, I'll give you a second to catch up here. Speaking of gas station, the last time I went to PFR, I mean, yeah, I don't really know what that has to do with gas stations, but you know what I mean? I can't tie them in a knot, but I'm not eating them. I mean, yeah, been there, done that. But then again, I also like accidentally swallowed one time, and I was like, oh my god, I'm gonna die now. I accidentally swallowed an ice cube one time, and it was a fucking horrifying experience. I think the firefighter pastor was like 27. Dude, I know. It's like, what's the mill been doing down here since that kid, like 2 of them passed away, right? Or just 1 of them? Did the second kid down here pass away? Not much, not much. I can't believe. Yeah, well, unfortunately, that's what happens when like the giant TV companies are relying on the president or any of these other ones to like approve mergers, or if they don't want to get sued because like the freedom of speech is just a silly thing that doesn't matter anymore. I don't like that the president can't take a joke when all he does is try to hand out jokes, but that's interesting. Night drives are like one of the best, man, especially if you have an Aston Martin. Yeah, probably. I'm gonna say though, like driving for UPS, I've driven a lot at night, and it's not a great moment in my life. I haven't driven in like 3 weeks, honestly, and it's been one of the best moments. Like, just a heads up. My mom's actually passed away. Thank you though. Thank you though. I heard Europe is the only 30-day supply of jet fuel or something. After that, no one can leave. I mean, I don't know. That doesn't sound very good, though. Yeah, it is kind of funny. I do make jokes about it because if I couldn't make jokes about having a dead mom, then like the point of it would be kind of like pointless, right? What should I do if my house is on fire and I'm in the house and I don't really have to fire? I mean, let her rip, buddy. That's what I would do, honestly. Just like see you later. Let her go. Yeah, I don't know. Like, just not driving has just been like enjoyable. And then I just had to like go to Lincoln the other day, and I was like, this is just the worst thing ever. I mean, Russia can supply this oil, right? Yeah, you definitely can. I mean, there's lots of places for oil supply. It's just like they don't want to. They're gonna have to like make deals with countries that they didn't want to because they thought the United States would be reliable to be like for these things. But you know, it's like everyone's kind of looking like the Kurds right now, and the United States is just kind of like, nah, it's okay. We're gonna treat you like the Kurds right now. Dude, I hate driving. Yeah, it's just like, it's such a pain. And it's like, what's even worse is I hate other people driving me, even more than I hate driving. But it was just like, maybe it's like I'd driven every day for so many days that I was just like, no, finally don't have to leave. I didn't even know that where the road I live on was getting paved. The entire end of it is completely redone. And I was like bitching about the roads the other day, and I was like, shit, finally. I guess I can't bitch about that no more. Like, Russia is already selling oil to the U.S. Like, the Venezuelan oil is useless to... Like, the Venezuelan oil, where did that go? Where did it go? Seems like they took it, and then I never heard another thing about it. I doubt we will hear any more about that oil for the next 4 years. That oil probably went straight into Trump's fucking Bitcoin wallet, which is sad. But it's like also that oil is like it's like heavy oil. Like there's different types of oil. Like our refineries do for like different stuff. Other refineries do for different stuff. And it's even like if just not enough oil going through the refineries. Like if they're not going at max capacity, like I don't think that they run them very much. The Venezuelan oil is used by jets. It's just useless for normal Americans. I mean, it also still needs to be refined. Like it's still not like it just doesn't just go straight into a jet. What? Pluck? I don't know what that means, friend. Trump probably boofed the oil. Yeah, I mean, did you know that Ghislaine was the first person to have 1 million link karma on Reddit? The first person ever. She was like a prolific Redditor. Yeah. No, I'm not. Nice try, though. Yeah, so isn't that wild? So it's like, who's to think that like they've been influencing so many different things through so many, like it's like it's literally like the tentacles are into everything. Well, Jeffrey Epstein did meet with the guy who like the founder of 4chan, and that was like the day before they started the politics board on there. He met with Jeffrey Epstein. Riv ask spirit. Wait, what? Riv what? Oh yeah, Rip Spirit. Yeah, Rip asks Spirit. Yeah, Spirit Airlines. Yeah, that was, dude, they were supposed to get saved by the Trump administration, I thought, right? Her dad wrote our school. Yes, I did know that. Yeah, I did know that too. Isn't that great? He also got like a state-sponsored funeral in Israel. Yeah, supposed to and did are two very different things. It's great. Yeah, I know. Looking back, like what up, bro? I'm back. Heck yeah, friend. We're talking about Ghislaine Maxwell having she was the first person in the world to get 1 million link karma on Reddit. Was probably at his own funeral in the crowd. Probably, dude. Same place Jeffy was. Which is just crazy. The chosen ones ruined the countries, our nations. They must be held accountable. Yes, and at one point, there will be an overflow of anger in the country, and the people, the proletariat, will realize that the bourgeoisie there are very few of them compared to us, and the rich will get eaten. Like, not only by, like, her dad. Yeah, Ghislaine Maxwell's dad. Yeah, the guy who accidentally fell off his yacht naked, and then they gave him a giant funeral in Israel, and then you mean he wrote our textbooks, or the company he owned was responsible for printing our textbooks all over the world, all over America. Yeah, yeah. It's like, it's just so wacky because, like, once again, if you look at like the representation of the people in the country, like none of the people who represent us really look like us, really act like us, like, which is the worst thing. So, dude, sick. I've seen Roger Waters twice. I saw this one, which was what, 2012? 2012, I think, and then I saw him again in whatever year, the first year Trump was in office. They did the Us and Them tour, so that was pretty good. Why Zionists, Nazi Jews, Israel genocide? Okay, wait, why? Why what? Yeah, I don't know. Pink Floyd rocks though. 94, so like the Division Bell stuff. I think my brother actually saw them in 94 too. 94 was the last year the Dead toured also, wasn't it? Or is that the year Jerry died? I think. Oh shit, didn't have this open. What? '94, yeah. See, I was 2 years old then. I was 2 years old, so I was like, what's my favorite band? Do I have a favorite band? I mean, you would probably look around and say, like, maybe the Grateful Dead. Like, I got Grateful Dead there. I got like Bertha everywhere. I got a Grateful Dead guitar. I got 2 Grateful Dead tattoos, actually. But, like, I don't know. It's a time and a place thing, right? Like, I was -1. You weren't even thought of yet. One of my friends one year, like, posted on my friend's wall, hey, man, just think that 18 years and 9 months ago, your dad blasted a great load in your mom. And I was just like, bro, you posted that on Facebook. Shit. Too many years ago, too many doors, too many blotter. Yeah, bro, been there, done that. What are you doing on RuneScape? Right now, I'm doing, well, I'm not doing anything at this moment, but I was doing birdhouse runs to try to get a willow seed on my ultimate Iron Man so that I could fucking do Enlightened Journey. How sweet. I was born in 2005. Oh my god, dude, that makes me want to yak a little bit. You guys is all just babies. You are not I. You're right. I am not you. Me not I. Oh, wait, you are not I. I was -1. You've been trying to get that Willow Seed for weeks now. I know, yeah, I haven't played very, very much at the moment. I've been really grumpy about my buyout check getting sent back, so, like, I've been figuring that out. Someone keeps trying to steal my RuneScape account every day. Dude, I hate that. That is the worst thing. Like I said, I'm really still sad about my main, and, like, I really should just keep appealing the ban, but, like, I don't know. Probably not good, because then I still have to just go do sailing, and I don't really want to do that. Sailing really kind of just killed it for me, not going to lie. I've seen the 70s, the 80s, and the 90s, what we call the past 26 years. Yeah, the last 26 years has been like a tuberculosis-fueled fever dream that only like Orwell could have fucking never imagined. Should be way worse. Like, not even, like, Palantir is like the Big Brother bullshit that we were all like warned about. May the Lord and save. Thank you. These are kind of not coming out too bad. I do like the green though. Good morning, David. How goes it? Are you doing well? I'm not doing bad. That's for sure. It's about to be a new day here. We're 13 minutes from midnight, and then Sunday will be here. Shabbat shalom. Very handsome, bearded, black-haired man. Adore you. Hey, thanks, friend. I'm a time traveler. This is how I'm gonna prove it. GTA 6 03 will come out on Monday with pre-order at the same time. You know what? Haven't they come out with a few trailer 3 will come out? I've only seen the one with I think I've seen I don't know if I've seen the first one. I think I saw the second one. The one with Wang Chung tonight. System of Down is my shit, my favorite for the last 20 years. That's cool. I've gone through phases of music. Like I was big into like Mudvayne, stuff like that for a while. And then I think that like after that it was like Children of Bodom. So it was like heavy stuff for a while. We are GTA 6. That's why it will never come out. Whoa. That's a thought. Imagine. Vice City was like my favorite fucking game as a kid, so like I'm gonna be super stoked when that shit does come out. I mean, I've had interactions with people that we've joked about being the same person from a different time when we weren't supposed to actually have like met, and like the time police were after us. So if you're a time cop, then like tell me. My parents tried to like pull a prank on me when they got me Vice City because I had an old PlayStation and I really wanted the game, but they like gave me the game and didn't tell me that they got me a PlayStation 2, and they're like, my parents are older, so they're like, this will work, right? Da, da, da. No, I was like so sad, so sad. So then they did give me a PlayStation 2 at the same time, like right after, but they didn't give me a memory card, so I had to leave my fucking PlayStation 2 on like the entire time right after I got it. A reason for your life? You're waiting here for a reason for your life? Like my life, like you're coming to take it? I hope not. I hope that's not what you mean. Fuck yeah, PlayStation 2 was so good. I know. Except for like I had mine and it was like one of the ones where the door got stuck, so I had to pry it open and then the little faceplate popped off it. It was a sad time. No, for good, for a reason, to help. Heck yeah, friend, I appreciate that. See, that's much needed. He ain't taking shit. Okay, good night, my bro. You have a good life. You too, bud. I'll talk to you on Monday. Make sure you subscribe so you come back. Alright, I gotta go to bed. I'm sorry. Yeah, you're good, man. I appreciate you. Thanks for hanging out. I'll talk to you tomorrow anyway, I'm sure. Sweet dreams. They're actually going. I don't know. I really hope they do. Didn't it get hacked? Like I thought like last year or some shit, they like the entire thing got hacked. Like Rockstar. So probably the Iranians probably got it. That's how they're gonna actually finish the war off. They're actually gonna release GTA 6 and you can only get it in Iran, and then everyone will go to Iran to get the game. Iran. I believe you, man. I'm waiting for Monday. I'm here. I'm here for it. They'll release the Epstein files and GTA 6 at the same time, and you'll get the Epstein files with GTA 6 download as DLC. And Joseph, your heart. I wish I was. Wow, friend. That's a good pickup line. That is a good line. I'm not gonna lie. That was an interesting one. I just have faith that at some point in life, karma will always come back around. So, it just makes me feel like, what? So do you know how awesome that release would be? Dude, that would actually probably, like, Trump would nuke everybody. They would just go Samson option and just, like, take the whole thing out. So before I go to sleep, good night, my fellow. Hey, heck yeah, man, I appreciate you. Good night. Yeah, I'm probably don't know how much later I'm going to be on here. It's almost midnight. So, I thank you, though, Paul. It was a good talk. I appreciate you, man. Like I say, we'll have some more profound conversations, I'm sure. Samson option's so crazy. First person I've heard. Oh, buddy, we will get crazy. We will get crazy. Yeah, ma'am. Sadly, maybe you were here for a reason, right? I know, dude. He's been able to play it longer than anybody else. I still just can't believe it's so ridiculous. Like, I don't know if you guys saw the clip the other day where he was with the meeting with Xi Jinping, and Xi Jinping got up to, like, go somewhere, and Trump, like, looks in his notebook. Like, there's a binder beside him that Ping had. Xi Jinping, yeah. And then, Trump, like, opens it up and looks in it, and I'm like, motherfucker, there's no way that's written in just, like, English. Like, no way. There's no way. And I'm just like, he just saw it and saw like a bunch of doodles, and he's just like, oh, fuck. I can't read this. Let me just put this down. I was like, dude, that's got to be some fucking, like, I'm surprised China didn't just assassinate him. Oh, never mind, I shouldn't have said that. There'll be a 5th attempt. Not by me, of course. Obviously, that was silly. But, it's just a folder full of smiley faces. Yo, what's going on, Jelly? I don't mind butter pecan. Hello from Mars. Yo, what's going on? Yes, she is somewhere, I think. Kinda, probably. It's probably just fuck. Yeah, dude, it probably does say it in Chinese, though. Trump's like, damn it. Why does he have all these little lines? This is not English. Like, bro, I just don't know. Is Elon Musk us? Oh my god, dude, Elon, dude. Fucking Elon, valuable lesson, never trust a... Dude, no, exactly. I have a theory. If it's over a 70-30 ratio, if there's a 30% chance you're going to shit your pants, you do not risk that fart. Anything under that, safe bet. You know what I mean? That's just probability. Like, you have to risk it sometimes or you're never going to succeed in life. Yeah, I did. Yeah, he's just like, woo! Tim Apple got his fucking arm around him. It's like, how are you going to, like, how is he the richest dude? How is he the richest dude? I really like this character. Best character ever made. You know what? I may get a tattoo of this on my neck. Trump just comes back with a bunch of Chinese symbols on his neck that says something like flaming strawberry when he thinks it's supposed to say, like, China rocks or something from Pluto. I mean, man, make Pluto a planet again. Bring Pluto back. That's all I can imagine. There was actually a kid that I worked with, and his mom was a UPS driver, and he would, like, seasonally help. He would come in and do, like, driver helper, so he'd ride around in the truck with her all the time. But my friend who lived next door over here, like, when he stayed here this winter, he lived in China for a few years and, like, taught and stuff. So he knew how to read Chinese. Like, he could read, like, a lot. And he, like, every time we'd order Chinese food, he would, like, call and order it, and he would always be, like, speaking to him and stuff, and they would, like, give him extra food and shit. And he said that this kid had a tattoo, and it's supposed to say something like, I don't even know what it was supposed to say, but it did say flaming strawberry, or what would be like equivalent to something like that in the year 2000. Dude, I was there in 2000. That shit was crazy. Do you think he sold out Taiwan? Dude, I think he sold out Taiwan the second he pulled those fucking, like, he pulled the interceptors, he pulled the fucking ships, he pulled those people out of there to go to the Middle East. Like China's just like, okay. By the time it takes him to take them all back, like, half the world's THAAD missile systems have been, like, destroyed. Like, I don't know. It just doesn't seem like America's got the, like, artillery or anything to be able to, like, why is every Chinese... Because I think that they're probably like, yeah, friend, why do you want this art? Like, It's probably just because they're like, dude, no one's gonna know what this says. This motherfucker clearly doesn't know how it works. So he's like, I'm a tattoo artist. I'm just gonna put on you like whatever. Also, I think it just doesn't translate the same. You know what I mean? Like it doesn't. Because he was saying there's like certain words that are like, I don't know how he explained it, but the way he told me is that like there's certain things that mean like groups of things or like phrases probably. Oh my god, I used to be a tattoo artist and I would never. That's sick. What kind of art did you do? Tattoo artist seems like such a cool job, but I would like, I don't know, I'd be so afraid to fuck somebody up. Good night. Hey man, I appreciate you. Smooches. Love from everywhere. Different parts of China can change words mean, I think. Yeah, and it's probably also like a lot, like, I'm just so confused by a lot of even like the way English works. And like when I took French for a little bit, like the fact that there's like masculine and feminine ways to say words, and like I was just like, bro, this is just not for me. I'm not. Probably if I'd done it when I was little, maybe if I'd gotten muzzy as a child, like maybe I would have been able to like figure some of this out, but like no. But yeah, tattoo artists would be sick. I wish like one of my friends was going to go into doing tattoo like art, and then I was like, I will gladly like just be a canvas, like go for it. I don't know how that works, but I'd like to go to a convention and get a tattoo too. I think that would be sick. Maybe I could like tattoo my hairline back. Who knows? Let's see. I'm sure there's like so much. Did you guys remember when John Cena said something about Taiwan, and then he had to like go out on TV the next day and he gave like a full statement in Mandarin about like how he was sorry and he didn't mean any offense to all this other stuff, and it's like, bro, John Cena out here just fucking like dropping the knowledge bomb on fucking not knowledge bomb, just like dropping the like random fact he can do that. Just remember, 100K is a drop in the bucket. Exactly. John Cena, yeah. John Cena went out and made a statement about Taiwan. Or there was like a WWE event or something in somewhere. And he had to go out on TV and he gave an apology. I'm going to Puerto Rico next December. Heck yeah, that's sick. I'd like to go to Puerto Rico at some point. That'd be so cool. But yeah, John Cena. John Cena also did this crazy thing where he bought a Ford GT from Ford, directly from Ford. And he had a contract with them that it was $1 million fine if he sold the car before like a certain time. And he like doubled the price of the car, sold it to someone, and then just paid the $1 million and still made like a couple $1 million profit. Like the day he got it, just sold it to somebody else for like twice the price. It's like, okay, dude, everyone can see you, friend. Everyone can definitely see you. I did whatever people wanted, but in my range of my ability, so not like some art, what to do. Yeah. Like some people are good at photorealistic. Some people are good at like lettering. Some people are good at black and white. Like some people are gray. You hate baseball? I mean, probably with 2 broken arms, I would imagine. Brocken arms? 2 broken arms? I mean, that would make baseball really hard, but you could be like that kid who played cornhole. There's that, what was it? He's a quadriplegic, paraplegic, shot his friends. Try not to be rude, but you look like a dollar store version of Joseph Seed from Far Cry 5. I mean, dude, I'm like the Temu version, actually the Wish version, because Wish went out of business. Temu's still successful at this point. Who knows, man? Maybe I am. Maybe I am. Hold the bat with your ass cheeks. I mean, some people do. Tur? I mean, some tur. Sumter? What you want, idiot? Are you all... Wait, what? What you want, idiot? All are idiots too? Yeah, that one, friend. That made a good sense. Yo, you seem chill. What's good? Not much. Just hanging out. Waiting for this print to be done, but I'm not going to wait that long, actually, because it's like 3 hours. What are you doing? I said it because of your glove. Where did you see my glove? My glove somewhere? Or you saw my glove the other day? Did you see my glove the other day? Because I definitely don't think I showed it. Maybe you saw it. I don't know. Maybe when I moved the camera. Sorry for the typo. No, you're good, friend. I thought you were just testing me to see if I was dyslexic or not. Because, I mean, I probably would have just read it as true not that long ago, but I was like, oh, shit. To be fair, Seed is gorgeous, and I felt so bad for winning that fight. Oh, did you have to murk that guy? Chilling, smoking weed. What are your hobbies? Right now, my friend and I are starting a small batch leather goods business with a little bit of like t-shirt making, and I like to do laser stuff. I have some 3D printers. We go on some adventures outside. I have a garden that I'm going to start planting. Try to grow some of the jazz cabbage. I live in a legal state, so I can grow like 6 plants per person that lives here. So we can grow 12 plants right now. 6 each in veg and then 6 in, can't think of what the other one's called right now. Yeah, it's Joseph's sister. I want to recreate your recreation from yesterday. I don't even remember what I did yesterday. I have no idea what I did yesterday. 3D planting and gardening, very nice. Yeah. Like I said, though, let me see here. I got some notebooks, my friend and I. These are the done ones. This is for a little card shop in town. Wanted like notebooks for their, like the people that play D&D and stuff. So it's just like a notebook holder. And then we got some leather wallets and stuff that I've been making. I did 3D print a shoe. 3D printed this barefoot shoe. And then there's like a wallet that my friend did. Another wallet. Whoop, threw it. So my wallet's here somewhere too that I made, but yeah, not bad. So that's what we're doing. I also made some like apparel and stuff, like shirt designs and things like that. Dude, can I send you a great plant? Dude, that'd be sick. I don't know how grape plants like work in Maine. Maybe I'll have to look and see how it works. All from the printer. It must be. No, the wallets are definitely not from that. Those are leather because I have like a big old thing of leather over there too. Like that's all leather. That's leather. But I have lasers right here. This is where I do the like cut vinyl and stuff on that. Are you selling those? Yeah, we are. Tommy's going to be coming over in like the next day or so to like figure out what we're going to do and how we're going to put them up on the website and stuff. So, but yeah, no, I'm willing to like sell or try to make or like anything like that. I do have a PO box, but I also have like a mailing address, This is a jacket that I'm like working on. I got to get the extra holograph stuff out of it, but 1 minute. So there's like that. That's one thing I did, but I'm going to put like a tarot card thing in the middle of that. And then that thing also has like a plotter on it, so it can draw like, it drew these out with like markers and stuff like that. I 3D printed that. It's got moss in it. 3D printed that. I modeled and 3D printed these. Like these are my designs. Like this is a little mushroom cloud Christmas scene and then a little mushroom cloud city. Because, you know, I can't be cursed out by a 13-year-old, but I will beat up by a 6-year-old. Yeah, I mean, 6-year-olds, do you ever think that, like, little kids, when they're, like, grabbing you by the neck, like, you think it's kind of funny? Oh, haha, but no, they're trying to kill you. They're actually trying to end your life. Have you seen 6-year-olds nowadays? They're huge. 6-year-olds be giants. That should be scurry. Actually, I don't want to play that right now. Oh, I did get my, like, keyboard, MIDI keyboard thing set up right there. Anyway. Anywho, friends, we've been here almost 100 minutes. So it is 12:05. Ooh, my Dremel's charged, though. Aha! I'll show you one thing before I was going to do before I, like, So my axe on this side is, like, all painted, like, black. But I was like, oh, you know what would be cool is if I could, like, mirror finish it. So I'm going to try to put a mirror finish on this side and then see how it looks. And then I might switch and do the other side, too. I thought that'd be pretty sick. They beat me with a stick. Oof. But I gotta sand it down a bunch. I got like a really, really fine grit sandpaper. But I'm gonna put some polishing compound and stuff on it. But I thought it'd be super cool to get it like mirror finished and then super sharp. And then when I cut trees, it'd be funny. Not funny, but cool. So yeah, there's that weird obsession. I like to buff things and make them like super shiny. One of my like side hobbies. Or just like weird fixations. I took the Dremel to my laptop one time and tried to get it as shiny as I could, but it didn't work out in the way that I wanted. Yeah, not bad. I have a couple like little knives that I have at like a mirror finish too that are like super, super razor sharp. Like I said, I don't really ever do anything with them, but it's just like, besides slice my thumb almost off, I guess, other than that. But yeah, where's my sandpaper at anyway? I also have like a bunny rabbit thing that I'm supposed to be sanding and working on to try to paint it and like put some stuff on it. It has like a weird design on it right now, just like an old thing you'd put up in your front yard. But I'm also thinking about taking all those paintings that are in my garage and putting them out, like waterproofing them somehow, maybe covering them in epoxy and then putting them out front of the house in like a fence kind of thing. It's kind of what I want to do. Yeah, I think I'm gonna. I would love to do pottery, honestly. Like if I could get a wheel, because my friend has like a furnace to set up that he could probably use to like make as a kiln, but I don't really know. It would be sick though. I don't know much about like actually doing it. I'd like to get like my own clay and stuff from out back and like make my own. But that would be something I would look into. Tommy's pretty crafty. He could probably like come up with a way to make a throwing wheel or a pottery wheel. I did make a few things in like art classes in college that were pottery, but like I'd like to do like ceramics and stuff would be cool. Dude, I made my own kiln from a garbage can. Yeah. My friend works for like a furnace company too, so like he knows how to like do a bunch of stuff with like all the like get the propane and everything hooked up for it. So like what kind of like pottery stuff do you do? Ceramic does seem more, I mean like just the dipping and the glazing and everything seems so nice. You know what I mean? Like the colors and the cool things you can get. And there's nothing more than I love than like a handmade mug. Like I've always loved that. Like you can get like a nice handle on it. And Tommy and I are literally like, I would like to do random one-off things too. Like for Spruce and Ledge, like just make like, because Supreme made a brick or something stupid like that. Like obviously not anything as silly as making a brick, but like Tommy's worked on like making axe handles and stuff, and there are ways that you can cast like your own stuff using the 3D printer. Like you can get filament that like melts away, so you could use it to cast things. Like you could put like design an axe head that you wanted that would fit the type of handle you made, and you would pack sand in the around the 3D print, and when you poured it in, it would just leave like basically the axe design, and you could put like very intricate things on it because of the printing. So I don't know, that's all stuff that we want to like look into. And it's also like we live in Maine, so like an axe is something that like somebody might really use, and if you make a good quality one, and then like you could make like a leather like handle, like a thing for the blade and stuff. So I don't know, there's just so many possibilities. And like Tommy literally sent me a message today. He's like, if I quit my job and we went like full time on Spruce and Ledge, like how long do you think it would take before you like we could start turning like a profit on it? And I'm like, I don't know, man. I guess it just depends on like how hard we go at it. But one big benefit of like the streaming and stuff is like you could work on things that people wanted for like custom orders, or like things that they could design like on stream while they were doing it. And it might also like be a good way for people to be involved in what they were making, or like if they like wanted to change something when it was going on, you know, they would have the ability to kind of just be involved in the making of it. And I think that would be a cool promise. I mean, if you want it out of the leather, but there's like a $150 upcharge fee for NSFW things. And we also take prepayments. It's kind of like you have to sign the same like thing you did for the Trump phone. Holy moly. I feel like the other side wasn't as hard to sand as this one. Where's the other little sandpaper block I had? I had like an actual hand block here somewhere. Oh, right there. Excuse me. See, like I want to get into glass blowing. That seems like I saw some kits on Amazon that were like $200 or something like that, but I don't know what I would actually like need. That like if the kit actually does come with everything that you would need, or if it would just be like, because even like this leather thing, like Tommy's got a lot of the tools, but it's like there's still things that were like, oh yeah, we got to get one of these, we got to get one of these, we got to get like whatnot. Oh yeah, sorry, I didn't. But yeah, we were talking about making like pottery and stuff like that. But I'm willing, like I want to make and do things, and like I'll never know what is possible and what's not possible for us to do unless we like try to do it. Like the guy who wanted the notebooks, he wants us to look at making like a 3-ring binder, like with a zipper that you could put like cards and stuff in. And it's like, yeah, that's going to take a little bit of time to figure out how to do it. But once we do, if we could make like a nice card holder for things like that, and that one guy who's like having a little bit of success for his store can market his type of thing, that could start like the ability, like, oh, that'll spread to somewhere else. That'll go to somewhere else. And like once you figure out how to do it, and like I said, we're not trying to do like a whole bunch of stuff. We'd like to do like really, oh, my hat's right there. My friend made this hat too. Let me put my fucking hair down. Everyone keeps asking if it's like a mushroom hat. 1K torch, 1K kiln small one. I'm just ripping. Just get ripping. Yeah. 1K torch, 1K kiln small, 1K tools. I'm not counting as a glass lathe, which is, yeah, see, like anything lathes, any of that stuff like that, I feel like is always wicked. There we go. Neat. I look like I'm going to come and ruin somebody's trees. You guys want me to like cut down your tree, man? You guys have any like trees I could cut down? Like, that's what I'm like looking for, man. I do def vapes and lingerie. Yeah, vape and lingerie in my Subaru. For sure, for sure. I really do have a Subaru though, too. Some stereotypes are just right, man. It's your girlfriend's lingerie though, at least. Like, and I do look good in it. Now I need another sandpaper. Bro, we know. I know. I know. I know you know. What is this? Is this 1500? 400. Everything about making biker leather. Yeah, no, we have like, we've got patterns and stuff for that. Like I said, Tommy's been working so much at where he works, and I've been done UPS for a few weeks now. So it's one of those things where we're trying to line up time to like really see what we're gonna make. But we do like are willing to do anything. Like Tommy's good at doing it, and we'll take the time to figure it out. Like he has patterns to do like those holster, like the like. Looks like a vest almost kind of thing, but it has like the pockets on the front. Like some people have holsters made out of it, stuff like that. He's made things like that too. But it just all depends. Like we've got to get like a stock of leather in different weights and stuff like that to be able to do certain things. But that's the thing is like we just got to really kind of find out. Like somebody, we weren't really planning on doing like the D&D notebook cover stuff like that. But when I was still at UPS, the guy who has the card shop, I was like on my run. So I was just talking to him one day because I took the buyout and he asked what I was going to do after that. And I said, well, we all went to school together, and I told him da-da-da-da, and I were trying to make a business. And he's like, oh, dude, can you guys like make this and make that? And I was like, I don't see why we couldn't. So let me see. Oh, shiza. I gotta get some polishing compound. All right, let me grab some of that. Where is that? I thought I had some here right there. Nito Benito, Mussolini. Let's go. Oh, no, that ain't gonna work for that. This will work though. Come here, key. There we go. Show a whole bunch of that on there. Make women's purses. They buy this. Dude, yeah, no, really though. Like, we've definitely made some, like I said, Tommy's got a whole bunch of patterns. It's just he's got to get his stuff from his house over to here. And that's why I've been trying to, like, reorganize it a bit in here. Because a lot of what we use, like the laser and stuff like that, has been so cool to do, like, custom stuff for people. Like, if they have their own designs or their own logos or, like, you would get choked. I mean, yeah, probably, friend. If someone got their like arms around my neck or something like that, yeah, I probably would get choked out. I think anybody can get choked out, friend. I wouldn't put myself in a situation for anyone to want to choke me out, and if so, then like there's not much I can really do about that, honestly. I don't know what to say about that. What an interesting statement, though, honestly. Can you even you can get choked out? Yeah, even Jesus can get choked out. Isn't that hard to believe? That doesn't make it like a wacky frequency. Sorry, everybody. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but if you can, I apologize. I gotta get the sandpaper back out after this, but I just wanted to see. I gotta get a power buffer. I mean, it's pretty shiny. The Rock has a massive neck, probably can't get choked out. No, probably not, but he also probably does those things with those weights where he's like doing the neck exercises. Like I used to do that shit with the thing that you put around your head and you'd have the weight resistance and you'd be like doing shit like that. That was always a blast. I hated that. That and shrugs, those and a bunch of shrugs, dude. Make your neck as strong as you can, your jaw, get a strong jaw. I know most of these people are born with strong jaws, but we all can't be as lucky as them, I guess. Which, I mean, you gotta have a pretty strong jaw to come in here and say something like that, I would believe. Nah, he can still get it. Yeah, I mean, he will, like, I mean, unless he's in, like, I think he has a thing in, like, his contracts that he doesn't lose fights. Like, I think him, Vin Diesel, and, like, somebody else, there's, like, maybe it's Jason Statham. They have, like, a no-lose clause in their shit. Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels. Is Jason Statham in that? I feel like I saw that movie a long time ago, but I want to see it again. I can't wait to go out there and this be so shiny and then just scuff it all to shit. Strong jaw or strong thumbs? I mean, I've got very strong thumbs, but I don't know about a strong jaw. No one's ever even seen my jaw. It's just been under a beard the entire time. I might not even have a jaw. I actually have no chin whatsoever. Ow. I can't remember who actors, but they're like that movie. Yeah, I really feel like there's a couple of them that are like that. I feel like not Matt Damon, but I feel like Tom Cruise would probably have something like that in one of his contracts, but maybe that's just me like being a Scientology hater. I don't know. I mean, it's not as shiny as I had hoped. There's not even any bit of a mirror on that. I'm going to be at this for hours. How long have you grown your beard for? It's been quite a while, probably a couple years. Sing something. I get knocked down, but I get up again. How's the rest of the song go? Shit. Wait. Oh, fuck. Damn green screen screwed it up. There we go. Never gonna keep me. I was just messing with you. I think I know how that song goes, I think. But I just didn't know anything to sing right now. You are a deja vu. I mean, I could be. Are you a Maina? I am a Maina. Down East Maine, bud. Oh, you know, just down there at the fucking county store there, Ricky Booba passed the ball to Sarah Booba. Fucking everyone's name's Beal or Garrett. You're just like a bull with no horns. You can't buck or fuck, but you just sit there and I mean, that makes actually no sense. That's good, friend, though. Thanks you for the advice. I gotta get another piece of sandpaper. What's this one? Oh, look, 1500 mirror finish. That's what I want. I've thought about shaving to shock everyone. Maybe when I get like a whole bunch of subscribers or something, but the last time I had like no facial hair, my son made fun of me. So I really would rather not that happen again. Because you know what it's like to get like laughed at by a child? It's not good. Not good at all. Where's my actual jackknife? Where is my jacket knife? Come on, friend. Actually, I could use an X-Acto knife maybe. That'll work. Scissors. Something. Something. Okay. Oh, right there. Got him. Let's see. Oh, fuck. Got some kooky hair, brother. I do have some kooky hair. You're right. But you know what? That's all right. Okay, where's my axe? Right there. You put some elbow grease in this. Oh, oh wow, that's weird. It's like reflective right there. What are you hiding from under? What are you? My hair? My hair's a little curly right now, though. Honestly, I don't know why it's so curly. Us men, we were beards. I mean, I have a beard. Is that what you're saying? He must have been Bambino. He matured since the first shave. Yep, definitely have matured since the first shave. Not really though. He's only 13 right now, so I mean, and I've like always just had a beard. It's like I don't think I'm not wait. What are you going to do with the axe? I mean, I use it to cut down trees, but I just thought it'd be cool to put a mirror finish on it because I just like the idea of having a mirror finish on stuff. That one side's not mirror finish, but this side's coming. It's coming along. I just thought it'd be cool. I don't know. Bored standing here. Not bored, but like, that's cool. Thanks. Yeah. I do live in Maine, and everyone in my family was like, oh, a forester. Not a forester, but like worked in the woods. So, just thought it'd be cool. I mean, yeah, like who doesn't want just something very shiny, like shiny things? Come on. My phone's getting ready to rip though, so if I just like randomly go black, I didn't accidentally drop the axe on myself, just so you all know, just to give everyone a heads up. I gotta get some better polishing compound, I think. Tommy's got some other stuff. He has like, I have a little tiny, looks like a, oh, what am I trying to think? Like a cleaver. It looks like a giant cleaver, but it's like a tiny little cleaver. But I've got that one at a mirror finish, and I have across the top of it, "Hey, fascist, catch." So, in memory of Charlie Kirk, rest in peace. But I had this super sharp the other day. I was like able to cut, like shave some of the hair off my arm with it. So I do like to make sure it's incredibly sharp, which is kind of fun too. But it's also I have a bad running luck with sharp things, so maybe it wasn't the best idea for me to have it like that. I mean, it could be me for enough money, honestly. My hair's a little bit cattywampus right now, I will say. Whew. I think I gotta get another one, a different attachment for this. I think there's like a brushed metal one or something to get some of these like scratches out. I mean, it's getting a little bit better. I don't know how long it'll probably take me a while to get at it, but yeah, Jesus with an axe, lumber Jesus for sure. I do have this staff though. Wait, so I could be like Moses even too. I don't know. Who knows, friend? Let me go. Let me get my sharpener. Reconsider, dude. Relax. Don't do it. Don't do what? Oh, no, I'm not doing anything, friend. Besides sharpening this so I can cut a piece of paper. Whoop. All that hard work just scuffed her up. I want to be able to cut a piece of paper with this though, just like holding it. And then stromp it. Get the barbs off the backside. Alright, let's see if I can find a piece of paper. Are you single, cutie? Do you like fat black? I'd like all women, man. I like all women. All women are beautiful. Where is a piece of paper? Cardstock might work, I guess. Let's try to cut this note card maybe. Might have to sharpen it more, I'm not sure. Let's see. All right, let's see if it's sharp or not. Not bad, it tore a little bit at the bottom, but she's pretty sharp though, holy moly. Decent, decent. All right. Sharpen her up some more. Whoop. There. Is Trey asleep? Yeah, he is asleep right now. Comb your hair. And I can't comb my hair. I got locks in it. And so if I comb it, it like... Actually, he might not be asleep. He was up until 4 in the morning yesterday, like watching spooky stories with Parker. Like I walked inside and they were still awake. And I was like, oh, what's up, guys? How goes it? Houston, did you see how sharp my axe had gotten? I think I got to get another note card. Let's go test it out on some cherry trees. I mean, it's kind of dark out. I think it's illegal to chop a tree after dark in the state of Maine. Yikes, dude. That would fuck something up. I do want to like lob some tree. Fellow Mainer, yeah, Bubby. Sharpening up my Fisker axe I got at Marden's. I'm actually making it shiny as AF too. But yeah, this is a Marden's special right here, bud. Now put a mirror finish on it and make it look like I've never swung it at a tree in my life. What part of Maine are you in? Rennie's a Maine adventure? Heck yeah, friend. I probably got a Rennie's fucking bag around here somewhere. Canadian accent? I mean, I had 4 channels as a child. ABC, NBC, PBS, and CBC. Sometimes CTV. Oh yeah, I'm way up by the corner there. Not the top, but I'm past Bangor. Like that way. Bro look like his best friend of all. I mean, you want to know what? My kettlebell's name is Wilson. I'll show you my kettlebell. His name's Wilson. I want to paint him to have like a demon face. About 1 minute. So yeah, this is Wilson. Make sure I don't punch a fucking hole in the ceiling. Can I say hi to Trey? Yeah, if he's awake, for sure. I'll go in and check here in a minute. What kind of sharpener is that for use reacts? It's actually just one that I got. It is a work sharp. One of these. It has a guide on that side for like a coarse, and then on this side it's got a little bit of a finer one. It's got a thing right here, and you can stromp it on the back side of it. It's not bad. Go park the car. I will say that I did speech therapy for like the first 4 years of school because I didn't say the letter R. And I don't know if it was because my parents did have to sit me down and they had to tell me to not say A as much when I was little because I used to say A all the time and still fucking do. When I went to college, I want to get one of those ones that has like the rolly disc that you just push down the side of it, like the magnetic ones. How many dead bodies you got buried? No, I don't have any. I don't like dead bodies. I don't like blood. Kind of fucking grosses me out. Like I almost cut my thumb off and I almost lost full body function essentially. So I don't think I would deal with blood very well. No. I've never seen a dead body and I hope never to. Knock on air, it's always there. Just gonna throw that out there. Yeah, coffee brandy, it makes you want to fight or fuck, so make sure you're not around your family. Yeah, secretly Canadian. No, I'd like everyone in college, like used to just call me Canada Andy. So, do you think Ragnarok is close? I mean, maybe, dude. Who the hell knows? Can we go say hi to Trey? Not right this second because my internet will poop out and my phone's almost dead, but I'm going to go inside here in just a few minutes and I'll take you in to see if he's awake. I was going to say maybe I'll message him, but like, let me look over at the house and see if it's dark in there. He brought my flashlight over a while ago. Darker than the inside of a pocket over there. Give me just a second though and I'll check my prints before I head over. Just saw the vegan teacher first thing she said was a slur. That sounds about right. I used to watch a bunch of fucking Oompaville videos on her. Shit be crazy. But yeah, give me just a minute, Houston, before I go over. I wanted to... Where did I put my axe? I literally set it somewhere. Oh, I also have this old machete that I need to sharpen. I just found this machete outside. I don't know. So I want to sharpen that too. She's a little rusty, but like I said, found it outside. So free machete. What else are you going to do? Life gives you machetes, sharpen them. Am I right? I'm right. Where the fuck did I put my axe? Am I fucking losing my noodles here? Okay. Like, out of all the shit to lose, an axe? Really? Huh. Oh. Found it. It was underneath my desk. That's a good thing. Life gives you a mind. Use it. I try to. Bro, green screen. I do have a green screen. You're right. I usually use it only when I'm on my, PC, though. So. Yeah, what the fuck? What the hell? Let me see here. See it? I found it. Yep. I gotta get some polishing compound to put on this here in a minute, too, though. Just hawk to it on this fucking sandpaper so I could do some wet sanding on it. Maybe I'll get it sharp enough I can shave my face with it. It all depends on the moment usually, but I am more of a like a sativa person. Someone gave me a few ounces of like weed not that long ago, and it's like not great weed, but that's all I've been smoking because it's just like I've just had it. So it's like I'm sure once I do smoke some like weed from a dispensary again, it'll be crazy. It looks sharp enough. Yeah, I'm not trying to get it sharper. I'm trying to get a mirror finish on it. Because I want to be able to look at myself when I swing the axe. Because like if not, then like how am I going to be a thirst trap? Legal in Maine? It is legal in Maine. It's so great. Where's paper towel? And even if it wasn't legal, if you just throw, you throw your grow under a little blue tarp or put a little blue tarp in front of it, ain't nobody ever going to find it behind that blue tarp, dude. You look cool as fuck, like a stoner Jesus. I mean, maybe I am a stoner Jesus. Have you ever seen me and Jesus in the same room? Finger slipped off the edge there a little bit. Yipes. That ain't what we want. I mean, she's pretty shiny. But she ain't mirror finish yet. Like, I want to be able to see myself. Corny? Yeah, I do like corn as well. Yeah, I mean, like, if you like apples, bro. Legal in New York. I went to New York, right? So I was in New York City, and I went on Reddit, and I found a place where you could, like, buy weed off Instagram, and, like, other shit, too. But I bought weed. And when they brought the weed to me, it was all weed from Maine. Like, they were all Maine dispensaries. And I was like, or like Maine branded things. And I was like, oh shit, bro, I could have just like brought my weed. More of a lemon guy for real. I do love lemons, not gonna lie. Oh shit, knocked my stuff off the wall, I'll know it. I think Tommy said he had like 7,000 grit sandpaper or something stupid like that. I don't even remember what he said. This was 1,500, and this said mirror finish, but I don't know. So many little scratches on there. God, I'm actually going to go up and swing this at a fucking tree and I'll go blind. I got an eighth and it was $70. Oh my God, dude. Martins or Rennies. This one was all Martins. There's no Rennies actually like very close to me. But I have so many Fisker tools that I've gotten at Martins. It's kind of outrageous. Like I bought a saw the other day that was $4. I have these Fisker scissors that were also $4 that come with tiny screwdriver set. And then I also have a Fisker hammer that I got. Oh, you're going to bed, man? I'm sorry. Dude, I'll message you in the morning. I'll have Trey. Trey's going to be mowing the lawn tomorrow, so if you stop by in the morning, I'm sorry. I got to wait for this print to get somewhat done before I head over there so I can make sure it gets past the shitty part. Me and my friend are there. Bye. Hey, have a good night, Houston. Appreciate you, buddy. I'll talk to you tomorrow. Make sure they make it back safe from Six Flags. Don't let them get too drunk. Don't drink and go on roller coasters. Martin's is like a cheap Home Depot, low-key. Yeah, no doubt. It all depends on when you go there. Like, they had these bins of, like, dollar stuff. You could get, like, 4 items for $1, and they were all things that they'd had on shelves at one point for, like, way more. I got all kinds of shit for, like, $1. All these little connectors and electrical connectors and shit. Very weak axe, so I like the traps and one more sharper blade from the factory. Probably, but like I said, this one was like dirt cheap. Like I don't think I paid very much for this. Probably like $15 at most. And like I said, I like the Fisker stuff. It's got like a synthetic handle or something though, so it's like. And I don't think you could put this axe head on anything else after. I don't really know. But who knows? Hopefully it won't break. But like I said, mainly just trying to put a mirror finishing on it at the moment because why not? I like the way you're grabbing that wood for real, no diddy. No baby oil, friend, no baby oil. Actually, maybe some baby oil would make it work better. Try some polishing compound on there, I suppose. Let me see. Me and my friend are talking about trying to make, because Tommy makes axe handles, or can make axe handles, said he has made axe handles. It'd be cool to like cast our own axe heads and be able to like make one, but we'll see how that goes at some point. I'm trying to find something to scoop out this polishing compound so I don't have to drive my finger down in there and get all kinds of goop under it. There, let's see. What are we doing? Right now, I am trying to get polishing some of this axe. See if I can get it to have a mirror finish on one side. Does it cut? Does the axe cut? Yeah. What? You got Sig Basic? What do you mean Sig Basic? Like, do I smoke cigarettes? Basic? Let me see. Yeah, I mean, probably. It's not going to. It's going to murk a tree or my finger if I let it slide off of here. That's probably the only thing I would imagine. Guy asked for one what? What now? What now? Who now? Who, how, what now? I use conditioner in my beard. I deliver packages to people in abstract brown uniform. Understood? Yeah, dude, for sure. Been there, done that. Thank God I don't do that anymore, though. That'd be a fucking loser thing to do. Let's see. Did I just lop my finger off? Should tighten up there, bud. Wait, what now? Life Spectrum Invincible? Apparently, yeah. Saying we are related to Liz Holing. Maybe. Oh, my hand is so sweaty. Poop, still gooning 2 thanks cheeks. I mean, yeah, man. Goon away, friend, I guess. I don't know what to tell you about that. Like a goon, like mob, like a henchman? That's what we're talking about, right? Like henchmen? That's the only goon that I know of is a henchman. Like a guy showed up with all of his goons. Alright, I'm gonna cut off one more little piece. Hatchet? No, I think this is an axe. Isn't a hatchet would be like a hand-sized axe, a handheld axe. She's getting there. Not bad. She's pretty sweet, though. I don't know if it's still sharp or not, though. That's the true question. No, I gotta sharpen it again. I feel like the sandpaper fucked with it a little bit. Ah, staff down, friends, staff down. I gotta sleep. Talk to you later. Hey, have a good night. Appreciate you. Thanks for stopping by. We'll chat again soon, I hope. Let me find, where did I put my sharpener? Oh, right there. Bro. That's, what? I don't know what you're saying, friend. I love the wood oil. I think I downloaded the wrong Hobbit movie. You did download the wrong Hobbit movie. This is the director's cut with the commentary in it, and you've like missed most of the commentary. So now this is just like a silent film of a guy that's sharpening his axe, and you like not sure if he's gonna go do anything menacing, even though he's definitely not going to. But you just sit there and you ponder. So that's where we're at right now. I gotta find another note card. I am gonna lop up a note card again though. All right, so let's end on this note. Let's see how sharp we got her. And not bad. Slice his finger off. I think it's hard to do this. Oof, I didn't like the sound of that. Yipes. Not bad. She's sharp. Shout out to the dill community. Like, who's dill? Vegan teacher, my pre-dill. I don't know what that means. I don't get that one, friend. Now use the axe on your hand. No, I already did that with my thumb. That's actually what happened. Is I was trying to take a piece of a 3D print off with my axe and went fucking ka-cha. Lopped her off, bud. My dad has a giant gash right there, actually, from a chainsaw, but thank God he had those fucking pants on that, like, bind the chains up. But yeah, my dad has a huge gash in his leg from a chainsaw. Fucked up. Wanna grab that beard, bro? I mean, for $100,000, I'll let you grab it one time. Don't hurt yourself. No, I'm not hurting nothing, dude. I'm gonna like, I'm definitely gonna go chop a tree with it for sure. Not right this second. I'm not chopping a tree, but like, I mean, I do want to get a mirror finish on it, but I'm gonna wait until Tommy brings over some of that different polishing compound. Maybe I just need a different polishing pad. I don't know. I need a micro. Fuck you, moth. Get out of here. I'll lop you up. That moth comes near me again, though. He's getting it. I gotta go, Maynard. Hey, have a good night, friend. I appreciate you all. Bro, if I had dank sock, I would chop. Yeah, bro, that's what you gotta do. Is dad also a Rob Zombie hooker? No, not quite. My dad was a Marine, so if he probably heard you say that, he'd probably pop you one, but, like, that's just him, not me. Let me see. Yeah, I'm gonna call that good right there. I don't need to do any more of that. All right, well, it's been real. It's been fun. It's been real fun. I'm gonna go chop a tree. You remember my name? Yeah, I know it's you, Batman. I know. Yo, I know it's you, friend. I know. Good night. All right. Single moms near binary 0. If he was short as you, he would need a stepladder first. That's fine. What? All right, I'm going to bed though, friend. I appreciate you all. Peace, love, applesauce. Much love, much love. All right, I'm going to hit the hay. I hope you all have a good night. Thank you very much. Smooches.